welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a tutorial for you guys. If you guys hear any background noise or anything, it's gonna be my brother, my sister, and my other brother, so bear with me because they're pretty loud. Okay, so I'm like experimenting with lighting because I always just use like natural light from like my window, but I'm gonna try something else and hopefully it doesn't flop or it doesn't like look dumb. But anyways, to start off with my brows, I would show you guys, but it's like smudged off. I use the Wet n Wild eyeliner and it's just like in a brown shade. It's pretty like a warm tone brown, so I don't use it all over my brow. I just kind of outline my brow and then fill it in. Alright, so see how it's already filled in? Like, it's not filled in, but like it's kind of outlined. So like it's not dark, but you can just kind of tell where it is now because I have no eyebrows. But now going in with the Milani brow pomade, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brow. Hi. Are you saying hi to me or to the people?
To your subscribers.
My sister says hi.
Bye.
Bye. I'm now going ahead and taking the LA Girl Pro Coverage Concealer. Oh, Pro Conceal. High Definition Concealer. I'm going and taking that in the shade Medium Beige. I'm gonna put that, oh, should I put it on? I'm gonna put that on top of my brows and carve out the top. I don't normally do this. I don't normally do this because like I suck at it and like I'll fuck up my brow for sure. Okay, so now that I like carved out the top of the brow, I'm actually gonna go ahead and carve the bottom and put down, like, use the same concealer that I used to carve it to use as an eyeshadow base, of course, as I always do. Okay, so for today, I'm gonna use the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in the shade C3. Okay, so because I'm just gonna repeat the same steps, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it on the other eyelid and then come back to start my eyeshadow. Okay, so now that I have the concealer on and blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and take the e.l.f. powder. I forgot what it's called, but it's like the e.l.f. translucent powder, and I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer. One of my friends mentioned, she said, oh, you never really explain in your videos whether you set your concealer or you don't. And I told her I do, but I don't. Like, I do in some videos and I don't in others. I believe in the ones I do, I show that I set them, but I can't recall. But I do want to make a video in depth about like why I set them and why I don't, like at times. So hopefully in my next video I get to explain when I do and when I don't and why, like what was the reason for it. So for this look, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Morphe 35. Fucking dirty. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with, I don't even know which one I'm like gonna go in with. I don't know what I'm trying to show you guys. And I'm just gonna kind of blend that out from my crease up. Also, okay, I don't know if you guys have noticed, because I kind of want to start giving more tips about how I do my eyeshadow and all of that. So I usually like to look down and have my head tilted up. That way I get as much lid space like open and like available, if that makes sense. So I can blend it out instead of like going like this. You know what I'm saying? So like I tilt it back and I go like this. I raise my eyebrow and I place the eyeshadow and I blend it out. That's what I do. Like I don't like to go like this. Like kind of doesn't make sense. Just in case like you guys didn't know, and like you guys did it some other way, this is just my way. It's my technique. Like everybody has their own, you know what I'm saying? So that's so I'm being messy. So the way I'm applying it is I'm getting some and I'm just kind of putting it in my crease and then blending it in and then up and then out. So the reason I'm going like this is because of the look, the eyeshadow I want to go for today. And I can't really explain the look, but I'm sure by like you seeing the thumbnail, you'll know what the look is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in with a smaller detail brush and just do the same thing, but lower. I kind of moved my vanity to try and like kind of capture it better, but hopefully it works. With every time I pack it on, I'm going lower and then blending it up, just because I don't want to get like a harsh blend or like get too much somewhere I don't want it. And then taking that big fluffy blending brush without any product on it, just blend it out. In that same e.l.f. setting powder, I'm gonna go ahead and pinch my sponge a little and place it where I think I put the eyeshadow a little too high. Oh, should I put it on my brow? Fuck. Oh well. Same next concealer that we had. It's in the shade 03. And it's like pretty light shade. So I'm just gonna put that on my lid. Chin. Oh fuck. This is why I hate doing videos like with me talking, because you guys can hear me fuck up. Get what I'm saying? Oh my god. Take a shot every time I say get what I'm saying. So I'm gonna start it off like a half cut crease, and then I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. So taking that concealer and doing as if I was doing a half cut crease. Okay, so here's where it gets tricky. We're gonna go ahead and take it almost as if we were gonna do a full cut crease. And like, not everybody does this like perfect. Like, I don't even do it perfect. But we're gonna take it like eyeliner. So take it all the way, and then right here, we're gonna kind of do this and connect it. Good, what I just did. So you can't really tell, but like I kind of did like a little line mark. So I'm gonna put it a little more. If I seem out of breath, it's because I'm nervous, because I don't like talking and doing my makeup at the same time. I'm just gonna put more concealer, just because it's not defined enough. Like, you can't tell that much. So also, I'm gonna take this a little higher. Putting that concealer. Okay, also, I also want to say this. If you're ever doing a look you've never done before, or a look you're nervous about, take your time. Like, there's really no rush. Okay, so now I finally got it down. I'm gonna wait for the concealer to dry like the slightest bit before I set it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dust off that powder. Okay, while that dries, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of go on top, not on top, but like over the eyeshadow one more time without interfering with the concealer, because you don't want to do that. So taking that same e.l.f. powder from before, I'm gonna go ahead and use that powder to set it. So then, taking like this little flat brush like that, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this one and kind of go over the lines and stuff. So then going back in with the fluffy brush and going in with this one. Actually, I'm gonna go in with this one. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it to the other eye and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and I finished the other eye and I popped on some lashes. If you see me looking like that and the eyelashes look weird, it's because of like the shadow. If you see someone right there, it's my sister. Say hi, Carmen. So yeah, I finished both eyelids and I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face and show you guys the products that I use and how I do it. Okay, so for today for foundation, I'm gonna use these two. This one's I don't know why I'm holding like this. This one's the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in the shade 312. It's a little too dark for me. And then this one's the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Foundation, and it's in the shade Natural, and then it's too light.
But it's you.
Oh, the sound?
Yeah.
So now going in with the same concealer that I used to carve out the top of my brows. The LA Girl concealer in the shade medium beige. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my under eye. Then taking the next concealer that we used on our eyes, I'm gonna put the slightest bit on my under eye as well. Okay, so while I'm waiting for it to dry down, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Wet n Wild contour stick. I think there's only one shade, or I don't know if there's not, but it's 805 Call Me Maple. And then blending out that concealer. Okay, so then to set my under eye, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 15. using that same leftover powder, I'm gonna go ahead and use that all over my face. Now taking the Wet n Wild contouring palette, I'm gonna use the brown shade, of course, as always. Again, taking that same excess powder, I'm gonna put it on my sponge and doing almost right away. I'm gonna go ahead and push it off with this stippling brush. And I've been out of setting spray for like the past, I don't even know how long. So I'm just gonna use the Mario Badescu facial spray. Then when I do this, I pat it up. I pat it in. The highlighter, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Sephora Luminizing palette, and I'm gonna go in with this one and this one. So then taking a small brush and then going in with this blue shade, I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my waterline. So now that I've removed the foundation from my lips, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this e.l.f. Gloss. It's in the shade Champagne Glam. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this time I actually completed it. This time I actually went through with all of it. Hopefully I do more stuff like this, like more like, because this video is pretty detailed and I feel like I should do a lot of more detailed videos. Yeah, que Diosito los bendiga a todos, and y que tengan un buen día, noche, cuando sea.